Okay, here's Grandma, Judy, Judy, Judy. I want to thank everybody for the tons of emails that I have gotten. I mean, some of you have talked about you don't have a good relationship with your grandmother, that your grandmother's a hot mess. Some of you all have told me that you wish you had an elder that you could talk to. I just want to tell you, all elders, just because they've lived a long time, they were a hot mess when they were young, and they're a hot mess as an old person. So you go, like Dr. King told you, go by the content of their character, not what they're saying and doing. Uh, and God already laid the plan out on how to live a respectful life. So, respect Granny, but just walk on the way. Don't backtalk or anything like that, 'cause that way she can put the bad mouth on you. Another letter that seems like people are worried about is bullying in the workplace. I'm very familiar with that. It is a hard thing. You wanna choke the you know what out of them. They go to the bosses and lie on you, cause all kind of problem, and just like the devils they are, they go in the corner and they laugh, they talk about you. Well, one reason people do that is something about you that they're jealous about. The same way people get on here and pick phony names and tell all kind of bad stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing, because if you weren't doing anything, they wouldn't be attacking you. And this is an address to the people who attack people at the workplace, go run into the boss on this and that. Man, you got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on a banana peeling. You better stop it. I'm going to share a story with you. It was a man who had a job. He tried to mind his business and everything. The boss kept picking on him, picking on him, picking on him. What he did, he fired the guy. This guy waited 8 years. He knew this boss went down the subway station like clockwork. When he came down that subway station, 8 years later, he emptied his gun, dropped it on the ground, and stood there and waited for the police to come get him. Now, I'm not trying to say you have to do that, but sometimes people pick on you so bad, bosses, co-workers, that you feel like doing something like that. But let me tell you, Grandma gonna tell you this, the same thing my grandma told you. Your family didn't raise you for you to be in prison all your life. I mean, God is going to take care of those people. Don't even worry about it. They going to reap what they sow. You know, when you two-face it and you smile in people's face and then stab them in their back, you're going to get yours. I mean, sometimes God make the same people who have stabbed you in the back come back to you crying, talking about what other people are doing to them. So if you don't want something bad done to you, don't do it to other people. That book up there is Remaking Respectability. I put the name and everything. That's black women, how they had a really horrible time in Detroit trying to support their family. And they were in competition with Polish women, because a lot of people would tell them, don't send me no black cleaning woman. I want a Polish cleaning woman. So you got to get into that and see what that's all about. They would pay the Polish women and the women from the Slavic countries more. So they were in competition. Maybe we don't know that, but this was in the 20s and the 30s. On my other website, you'll see it. So anyway, my grandma's advice to you, if you're having problems in the workplace, I don't care whoever it is, just do your work. Smile and drive them crazy. Because I'm going to tell you, people enjoy seeing you unhappy. Even if you're crying inside, even if you feel like putting them in a pot of oil and burning them, even if you feel like chopping their head off, you smile. Because smiles, they hate that. If you round into them, oh, they do me like this, they treat me like this, they talking about me, oh, this is not fair, so-and-so got that promotion, I didn't get it. Whatever's for you, and God's going to give you, nobody can take it away from you. That's why I never became a supervisor. Because I'm going to be honest with you. These people will kill you supervisors as soon as look at you. So if you're picking on anybody on the job, if you lying on people on the job, let Grandma give you this warning. Cut it out, or they're going to cut you out. I never forget, I may have said this because you know how we old people repeat ourselves. It was a girl at school, at work. And she, nice lady, I really liked her. And she told this boss used to call her black, ugly, all the names people call, some brothers call us on this YouTube. And she walked up to him and she told him, she says, I'm going to slit your throat one night if you keep it up. He was black too. Oh, he laughed. He hit hands with everybody. She couldn't even get off the elevator if he wasn't standing there calling her old black this, old black that, old ugly this, old ugly that. One day she got off that elevator with a surgical knife. Now, guys, you know how sharp a surgical knife is. He opened his mouth. The next thing he knew, he was grabbing his neck. She only got inches from his jugular vein. I had come in a little later that night. Blood was all in front of the elevator. And I says, what happened? They said, all the police is here. And you know, I'm not going to name names and things here. Just let's call her Mary. Mary / John. He's in the hospital in critical condition. And she took off home. Well, they went and arrested her at the house. Of course, she was fired from the job. She got charges, but also her charges were reduced because people testified on how he had almost drove her into this, and he was a supervisor. He came back to work for a while with a scar all the way from one end of his throat to the other. He was quiet as a mouse then. And I think the company quietly just got him out of there, and that was it. So if you think it's funny, you know, you worry about our kids bullying. Where do they get this bullying from? They get it from you, adults. So you don't have to pay attention to me. Many people are kicking up daisies now because of their mouth. Many people are kicking up daisies. In case you don't know what kicking up daisies mean, they're in their grave or they're in hell. They just thought that since life was going so bad for them, that they were going to make life go bad for someone else. If you can't say anything good about anybody, don't say anything. And watch the person who's coming to you on the job with, Mary said this about you. John said that about you. Do you know what? Come here, girl. Don't let nobody know I told you this, but you know so and so and so and so. Girl, yeah. Woo, she thinks she's something. This is what happened to her. This is what her man. When you find someone that's doing that kind of stuff, don't stand there and let them distort your ears. You just say, well, excuse me, I got to make a run. I don't care if you have to go to the bathroom and sit on the toilet. Try to remove yourself. Now, if you're one of the people who like to carry that stuff, all I want to say is, baby, your day coming. Your day coming. You better change. Because people nowadays, they stressed over money, jobs, everything. A stranger in the street will beat you down if you look at them wrong. So stop the lying on people. Stop running to the boss thinking that you're going to get somebody fired with some lies you and made up and told. Because it can backfire on you. On my job, as an old lady, a lie was told on me. I got suspended with pay. But I came back and sat home and ate bonbons because I really didn't care. I was getting ready to retire in 4 months anyway. And you know what? I got more money while I was sitting at home. They were out there going through the snowstorms and everything, trying to go to work. And since it's a personal thing, I won't talk about it, but I was not guilty. It was just some people that did not like me. So they figured if they would go to the principal and tell this lie. And they had and I got reinstated. So what difference is it? I says, dog, I gotta wait till I'm 69 years old to get suspended from someplace. And I told my other side of the story also. So I'm sharing that with you, darlings, to tell you that even the ones who lied on me, they got a big can of, you know what, behind whipping that's going to be open on them. And a lot of people, they listen to my tapes because they want to listen and go back and tell other people, you know what she said, girl, listen to this, watch this. You know what? I don't give a rat's tootie. I'm an old lady. I got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on a piano and on bananas peeling. But I may see the dirt kicked in your face before the dirt is kicked in my face. So all I have to say, and this is not fussing at my people here. This is just about life. Stop the bullying. Stop the bullying. Have a good day. Talk to you later.